Hey everyone, good morning. And I didn't get the chance yet to wish everyone a happy 2025. I have been a little bit sick. I've got a cold, but I'm finally back to the land of the living and I have a voice again. And I'm not sneezing and coughing every 5 minutes, so I can do a video and without any worries today. Sadly enough, for some reason, Facebook Live didn't want to work, so I'm hoping that you're not waiting currently on Facebook. We moved over here on Zoom. Maybe next time I'll just do it on Zoom right away because Facebook Live sometimes doesn't really do it for me. What are we going to talk about today? That's why we are here. We're going to talk about what is new for the Vision Loss Travel community in 2025. There's a couple of changes that already started at the end of last year. So until the end of last year, um, what I did mainly was coach people with a visual impairment to travel. So really help people get out of their shell, to travel more. If this is in group or solo, that doesn't matter. It really depends on what your preferences are. But I would help people to get out of their comfort zone and also how to improve your travels, how to make them safer, easier, and really coach you through the whole process. So like that, I had a couple of people last year that were traveling to Europe where I had close contact with, and I was able to answer multiple questions and able to help them through certain difficult situations. Like there was also flooding going on in Europe at certain times. So it is really helpful if you have someone that you can rely on, that you can contact. And I want to be that person for you. So definitely don't hesitate to contact me. Contact me via Messenger. Tell me what your plans are, where I can help you with, and I'll gladly help you. Or maybe you are sitting at home, you want to travel more, but you don't really know how to start. You lost your vision, and ever since traveling has become so challenging for you that you don't really know where to start. Just contact me and we will have a talk first, see what I can do for you, and then we can go from there on. So that is for the coaching. The coaching will keep moving on in 2025. There will be more group coaching sessions as well in 2025. So if you would be interested in that, definitely let me know. I will be bringing together small groups online. Everything is online, and we will have these tight-knit groups where we will work together in a matter of 6 weeks to work together on getting you out of your comfort zone, getting you travel better and safer, and how we can improve whatever you need to get out there. But what is different, as some of you have noticed at the end of last year, I also became a travel advisor, which is the same as a travel agent, as we know from the day. As a travel advisor, the things that I do extra is also help you book your hotels, your retreats, cruises, activities. What happens often, and definitely when we're traveling with a disability, is that it is quite overwhelming. You're trying to find within your destination, okay, which hotel suits me, what activities are possible for me. And it comes with a lot of research, sometimes even contacting the hotels, calling them, asking them questions. And that can be quite stressful and very time consuming. So there, as a travel advisor, I can help you with that. I can help you with giving recommendations, which destination or which region of your destination that you can go to. I've traveled all over the world, so that comes quite easy to me. And then also how you can book and actually book for you the hotels and activities and more. Or cruises as well. I'm currently working on a cruise for someone, so definitely if you're interested, send me a message, let me know what I can help you with. I'm gladly to help. But that is not exactly why you guys are here, because I promised I would be releasing a couple of new destinations. So I'm saying new destinations. Eventually, what is the plan? I travel often. I'm currently in Canada. I will be traveling to Europe very soon. And as I am an orientation and mobility instructor, a full-time traveler, and travel coach, and so much more, my idea is to bring people with me on my trips. So it is like a travel with me type of trip. So it's not as much as this big organized trip where there's 20 people coming along and everything is perfectly curated. It is mainly travel with me. So this is a trip. The first one is going to Spain. I will arrive in Spain in mid-February. This trip is in the beginning of March. I will share my screen here very quickly if I know how to do this. Um, and what I will do is I will keep 1 week, 10 days, whatever is needed for certain destinations available and share an itinerary with you guys that you can travel with me if you want to. That will always be with a small group. I'm looking at a max of 6 people, depending on the level of vision that you still have left and the level of mobility everybody has. But small groups, 4 to 6 people groups. Let me just share my screen. Oh, oof. Not really good at this, guys. Yes, here we go. Budget Spain. So the first destination is we are going to Spain. I've changed this itinerary a couple of times because I'm listening to all your feedback. So if there is something on your mind, if you have ideas, if you feel something isn't really right, let me know because I listen to your feedback. That's really important for me that I provide you guys something that you actually want, that you actually need. So now this improved itinerary is smaller. It's a little bit shorter. We're also staying closer to Madrid, but we're staying in the neighboring towns of Madrid. So the feedback that I received from the first trip was that it was too pricey. And I definitely understand traveling has become very expensive nowadays, and Spain definitely has become a lot more expensive than even I expected because I've been to Spain multiple times, but it has become a little bit more expensive, just like everywhere after COVID. So what is the plan now? This is a 6 day, so a 5 night, a 6 day trip to Madrid. So you arrive and you leave from Madrid. If you can, if you want to, you can always stay longer, but it will be without the group and it will be without me unless we arrange something. But that can always be asked, that can always be provided. So what is different on this trip is that we won't be taking the train. It will be with a minivan, which is a little bit cheaper, better on the budget. We're staying around Madrid, so we're not going to Barcelona or Valencia anymore. We're staying around Madrid. It's 5 nights, sorry, 5 nights in a hotel with breakfast. The hotels are single occupancy. Occupancy. Ooh, my English. If if you have a friend, if you have a partner that is going to travel with you and you want to share a room together, let me know because that could really reduce the price for you as well. So I'm looking at a minimum of 4 people, a maximum of 6. And what is included? So your hotels, your breakfast is included. The city tours of Madrid, Avia, Segovia, and Toledo we're going to do. All transport is included, and there's also some activities, tapas tasting, doing a flamenco tour, we're going to a museum. That is really cool. I've always wanted to go check out that museum. It is a unique exhibit that lets blind people experience famous works of art and architecture with your hands. So oftentimes when we go to a museum, we're not allowed to touch anything. Obviously, like artworks and everything, we need to keep our hands to ourselves. We're not allowed to touch it. But this museum is actually an initiative for from the city of Madrid that will let you touch everything and discover everything in the museum. So that's very fun as well. What else is in there if you want? So there's two activities that is optional, so that is not included in the price. That is a horseback riding trip. Why a horseback riding trip? I can imagine not everybody is a fan of that. They're pretty big animals. But the cool thing about it is that you can really discover some of Madrid's beautiful nature. It is a nature park just out of the city. The horse does the seeing for you, where you need to go. You not need to struggle with your cane or with obstacles and everything. And the horse is just so gentle and nice and takes you along for the ride. And another one is a hot air balloon flight. That is also, I actually just had contact with them just now before coming on the call. So that is over Segovia, which is one of the most beautiful hot air balloon flights that you can do in Europe. So these are optional. Don't worry if this is all a little bit, a lot of information. Everybody that already inquired for the first itinerary of the Spain trip will get this all in their mailbox. So just check it out after this video. I will be emailing everyone. And also the people that already are registered on the Vision Loss Travel community, I will also email this and our second destination as well. So a couple of things that are not included here are your flights. We have people from all over the world. Some people are coming from the UK, others are coming from the US. So flights are not included in this. So that is something that you need to check. And then any other meals that is not listed, the activities, if there's certain activities that you really would love to do that is not included in the price, let me know. And then also travel insurance is not included, and then drinks, snacks, and souvenirs. All right, so I have this full itinerary. I'll show you if it wants to work out. I have this full itinerary with what we do each day, what happens each day. You can choose, you want to go horseback riding, you don't want to go horseback riding. Obviously, the optional activities is paid extra. We go to visit Segovia, beautiful, beautiful town. It's just gorgeous there. The hot air balloon flight. Yeah, and of course we're gonna have good food and good drinks. That is important too. Okay, so I don't know if anybody has any questions on this trip right now before I move on to the next one. So this one is from the 3rd of March to the 8th, and for this trip to actually happen, I'm gonna need 4 travelers for that. I'm just gonna stop sharing for a minute here. If there would be any questions afterwards, just either comment it below or send me a message. Don't worry about it. Send me an email. There's so many ways to contact me. Do not hesitate. Good. Okay, so nobody really guessed what the second destination is. We're staying in Europe. It is not a neighboring country of Spain, but let's say, I would say almost, but depending of where in the world you are, distances are a very different concept. I'm in Canada right now, and I'm from Belgium. So yes, the next destination that we have is home base for me. So yes, it is in Belgium. Why Belgium? Let me go back to sharing my screen. I'm sorry that I'm not the most handy person here with this screen sharing situation. Preview. Gonna do it like that. Yes, here we are. So the next one is a month later. That is in April, 7th of April to the 13th. It is 1 day longer because I couldn't really fit everything in that I wanted in the 6 days. So we're going to Belgium. Belgium yeah, Belgium is my home country, so I know it so well. I've lived there for 30 years and it's a small country. It's beautiful. It's full of culture, good food, friendly people, super easy transportation. So in Belgium, we are going to take public transport for everything. It's so easy. I know it inside and out, so it's really great. So the cities that we're gonna do, I said the best of Belgium. I guess people that have been to Belgium can de definitely argue with me there. There's a lot more to see in Belgium than what I'm gonna provide, but we are going to the major, best known cities. So it is it is when you talk about Belgium, people know Brussels, people know Bruges, Ghent, Antwerp. These are the cities that we are going to visit because it is so easy with public transport as well. And I can see how this trip goes. If this is liked by everyone, I can always add things in the future if I would repeat this trip in the future. So the main transportation is going to be by train, by metro, maybe by minivan, but probably not. Accommodation currently it's just hotels. There's no hostels in there. Breakfast is included, the same as the Spain trip. I'm coming along with you. It's 6 nights, so one extra night, single occupancy, so the same, but same thing there. Also for the Belgian trip, if you are a student or younger than 26, if I'm not mistaken, let me know because I can reduce the price because train will be cheaper. Some museums might be cheaper. So just let me know. I could do something about the price there as well. We're going to Brussels. We're going to Ghent, Bruges. Oh, I love these cities so much. So your train tickets are included. Your airport transport is included. We're gonna be making some chocolate, of course. When you think of Belgium, you think of beer, chocolate, waffles, fries. Yes, we're gonna try it all. Very important. I'm very proud of the food that we have in Belgium as well. So again, what is not included, flights, everything like that. I already went over that. So this is briefly what the itinerary looks like. You can go to full itinerary here. Same thing, I will send it to everyone. So this is from April 7th to the 13th. This is what the itinerary will look like. So we take the train everywhere. We'll be staying in the city centers as well, so we're close to everything. It's important that we try and do as much as we can in a short period of time. Don't worry, there's also moments where there is an afternoon off that you can fill in the way you please. Okay, so what are we doing in Brussels, for instance? We're gonna go to all the best parts of Brussels, the Grand Place, Botanical Garden, Mannekpis, which is a tiny little statue um, in Brussels, which is very funny, and a lot of history there as well. We're gonna learn about the different waffles that we have and how to make them, how the locals eat them as well. Then in Belgium as well, we're gonna visit the Atomium. The Atomium is our Eiffel Tower. It is this gigantic atomium-shaped metal structure, atom-shaped metal structure called the Atomium. We're gonna go inside. It's an elevator that takes you up in matter of seconds. I don't know. It goes super fast. The elevator goes up. And this structure was actually made in 1958 to welcome a new atomic age to Belgium. So yeah, it is very important to us. Another thing that Belgium is known for is beer. So we'll be tasting beer, obviously. I know all the best beers we have. If you don't drink alcohol or you're not a beer lover, don't worry. There is something for everyone. Another city we're going to is Ghent. Ghent is beautiful, just like Bruges, the other city that we're seeing. It has waterways throughout the city. It's just beautiful medieval towns, little bridges, cobblestone streets. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna try local cuisine for lunch, which are Belgian fries, Fries are originated from Belgium, not from France, which is very important. Yes, and then also again, we're gonna do a river tour. We're gonna visit this massive castle, medieval fortress that is located on the water as well. Everything with audio tours. And yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna do chocolate making workshop, which is so exciting as well. I've actually done a course to become a chocolatier years ago, and I absolutely loved it. And it's also very important to kind of know where the chocolate comes from, what the history is about it. Like there's a couple of afternoons off in there as well, and then everybody flies back home. So here it is starting from Brussels, leaving from Brussels. The other one is starting from Madrid, leaving from Madrid. Let me know if there's any questions right now. I went over it very quickly. I shared my screen. I know it's not for everyone, not everybody can see that, but when I send it to you in your mailbox, then you can check it out by yourself as well. So these are 2 trips that I'm willing to try out, see how everybody likes it, how it goes, and then in the future, if everything goes well and we all enjoyed it, then I would love to have more of these trips and just give people that extra stepping stone to travel. What else is also included in these trips is 2 coaching sessions. So before we leave, there will be a virtual coaching session. And then if you feel like it, if you need it during the trip, there is also time that we will set apart to coach you. And that could be anything. I've had people in the past asking me how they can improve their mobility. Maybe there's certain things that I see where I'm like, hey, can I give you a couple of pointers to make your life a little bit easier? As an orientation and mobility instructor, I can help you out. Maybe it's about apps, maybe it's about anxiety, fear. There are so many things that I can help you with. So that is where we're going to start with in 2025. Where it's going to end, I don't know yet, but I'm already very excited about the changes that are up. And I know we all love traveling. So, like I said before, any suggestions, any remarks, let me know. And I love to get everybody's feedback on this. And then I would like to end this video. And I would say head over to your mailboxes. There will be an email in there from me shortly. And then I love to hear whatever questions or feedback everyone has. All right. I wish you a lovely Monday and the rest of the week. And then, yeah, I'll hear it later on. Take care.